I'm back. Right, so let's get on with this nursery, putting it back together. So as you can see, that's the little curtain from the outside, which looks quite sweet, I think. Now it's tied back properly. Here it is open. Those tie backs are now back with little drawing pins. So the first things I've put in place is the lovely bits of ceramic that Lisa sent me last year. And I just thought, with it being a nursery and them being bright colours, they'd look really sweet. So I need to make a candle for the little wee willy winky and a plant for the pot. And I'm going to put the rest of the crockery on the little table. So we'll get some furniture in first, I think. I'm thinking maybe this little German cupboard there that has been in there before. So it's quite small scale, but it looks quite sweet with a few toys on it. There, I've put one of Lisa's little bears on it that she sent me too. And maybe the little doll, the little frozen Charlotte to there instead. I thought it looked cute. Put that little wheel on there too. It can either be a wheel that's come loose off something, or I could make a little stick so it's a bit like a hoop and a stick they used to have. Yeah. So we've got this little rubber doll from the 70s. It's a bit young to be going in this house at the moment, but until I get another little doll, we'll just sit her up there. If she'll stay. Will she stay? I don't know. There we go. I think for now I'm going to put this blue tin jug up there as well, because obviously they'd have to wash their hands and faces, but I will find a bowl for it eventually. So yeah, that's all right up there. I'm going to put the tin house. I've just popped it in there. Completely the wrong era for this again, but for the moment I think it'll look quite sweet. Even though it's a bit on the big side, it's nice. So that's going to go there. So I think the little cot and with the little baby doll in it can maybe go there, something like that. So then we got, of course, the famed Jack-in-Box or rabbit in a box. So you'll be pleased to know it's still working. So maybe there, I don't know. We'll just pop it in and then move it around after, I think. The little table that they've been having their tea around, or playing with their dolls on the table. This is still that hideous little table. I do need to definitely replace that, so I shall keep a lookout for one. You all remember the little pull-along elephant I made? It's starting to fill up now. This is just a little vintage hobby horse. I don't even know how old it is, I'll be honest. We'll pop it there. And my plan is to actually, I want to make a proper rocking horse carved from wood. Thinking about making a replica of the middle of Bucknell House for a doll's house, but we'll see. Just start putting the chairs in. Go around the little table. These chairs do have a habit of falling over for some reason. Yeah, if we leave that up against there, it won't do, will it? It's hard to know where to put stuff, isn't it? Maybe that should be faced more that way. There's also the little building blocks to go in. Some of the bears on there having their picnic. It's a little one of Lisa's bears. Oh, mind you, maybe he's a bit too close to that bear. We'll put him there so he doesn't look quite the same. We forgot to put the irons in the fire, if I can still do it without knocking everything over. There's one. And the spade to keep it all the ashes tidy. No, that's not gone in. This is what happens, isn't it, when you start getting full. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. Stand up for me a bit more. There. So there's the irons in the fire. No, literally. It's looking all right at the moment, I think. Of course, they have a little clock to help them tell the time. That's just a pencil sharpener, but it's quite cute. Right, so I have another little rag doll here. So she's going to sit at the dollies having teddy bears having a picnic. And a candlestick, we'll put that on the other window sill there. Whoops. I've got an oil lamp on there which actually should light up, but of course Storm ate all my wiring, didn't he? So this is, I think, the only room I've got electric left in. I also have Ophelia's sister. Now, I can't remember what we called her. I'll have to go back and look over one of my videos, but she stands there nicely anyway. Right, so I'm going to put that chair over there and put Martha there. Woo. I'm in two minds whether to put that Jack in the Box on the chair, actually. It's kind of getting a bit lost there, and I do quite like it. It depends how big it is. Let's have a look. What do you think? Whoa, Ophelia. She's trouble, that girl, I'm telling you. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. I thought I'd film me putting all the china on the table, but I'd missed it. But I just want to thank Lisa again for such a lovely gift. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to find a place for it. It's not that I was short of places, it's just I wanted it to be right. And I do feel it is here. So thanks again, Lisa. I brought Martha back to look after these little ones, really. And yes, she's not impressed with Ophelia and breaking the dolly's arm. Naughty, naughty. Although we all know really it was me. So I was going through my stuff and I decided it was about time I dressed this little doll, and I thought she'd be perfect for the nursery. So I'm just messing around with her here, giving you a wave, and just showing you that she's nice and flexible. And do you know what? She's the tiniest little socket head I've ever seen. So I started off making these little pantaloons for her. And I was just looking at this trim to put them on, and I thought, yes, that's what I want. Of course, that posed me with the problem of how I was going to sew them on. So I put a pencil up the leg and sewed it on that way, and that seemed to work well, because obviously really I should have sewn it on at the beginning. I added some blue cord to help them stay up. So I made her a lace top out of antique lace, and I wasn't overly happy with it, but you know, it's a tiny doll at the end of the day. And of course, I decided to take her hair off, and I rather liked her without the hair. I thought she looked really sweet. But anyway, I don't keep it like that. So here I'm just showing you how I made the sleeve from some lace and popped it in place and sewed it on to the top. It took several attempts and different fabrics to try and get the right look, and I was happy with this look. Even though you can see her pantaloons through it, I don't mind. And I just think it rather suits her. Right, that's it done. I've made a few changes, changed her bow, put a little type of Alice band in, and as usual, the hair's a bit of a mess. It's definitely my nemesis. But I've done what I can with it. I only had a tiny bit of this colour as well. I didn't want to use the same colour as the other girls in there. So, yeah. I mean, I liked her actually when I took all her hair off. I thought she looked really cute, but it was all just glue. So I couldn't really leave it like that. Anyway, go and put her in the nursery, eh? Well, it just has to show you the commotion that's going on in Bucknell House. Martha has got her hands full. I mean, really full. Ophelia's kicking off because she doesn't want the newest little sister, Adelaide, playing with her dolly. And of course, Alice has come in to help Adelaide because she knows how small she is. She's definitely the smallest one in there. and she's going to give Ophelia a piece of her mind, and there's probably going to be a big fight unless Martha can control the situation. So anyway, there we go. They're all in together. Whether they'll get on or not, I do not know. Thank you so much if you've given me a thumbs up, subscribed, or left me a comment. I really appreciate it, and I do try to answer all the comments, so the more the merrier. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. So, ta-ta for now.